Hello guys! Today, ang ituturo ko sa inyo is all about operations on rational numbers, multiplication of fractions, and mixed numbers. Okay, let's start. Find the product. So we have here two examples. So for our first example, we need to multiply 3 by the fraction 7 over 18. So in this first example, we are multiplying a whole number to a fraction. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito basically is we will multiply 3 by 7 or sa numerator ng ating fraction. Okay? So, tatandaan natin na kapag meron tayong whole number na minumultiply sa fraction, yung whole number na ito is also a fraction wherein ang kanyang denominator is 1. Okay? So, kapag nagmumultiply naman tayo ng fraction, di ba? Nagmumultiply tayo numerator by numerator and then denominator by denominator. Okay? So, kaya siya naging 3 times 7 dahil ang 3, meron siyang denominator na 1. Okay? So, in this case, this will be equal to 3 times 7 over 18. Okay? Ngayon, for this video, may ituturo ko sa inyong pinakamadaling technique na gagawin natin. Okay? Para yung ating final answer is naka-simplified form na agad siya. Okay? So, ano ba yung technique na yan? So, yung technique na ito is lahat ng ating values is i-express natin into prime numbers or product of prime numbers. Okay? So, review ko lang ulit. Pag sinabi nating prime numbers, ito ay yung mga number greater than 1 na ang kanilang tanging factor is 1 and itself. Okay? So, example nito, yung 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, yung mga ganun. Okay? Dahil, pwede mong i-express yung mga number na yun as product lang ng dalawa. Okay? Yung 1 lang, tsaka yung sarili nila. Okay? So, ngayon, yung 3 and 7, prime na sila. Okay? Pero yung 18, hindi pa siya naka-express as product ng prime numbers. So, i-express pa natin siya. Okay? So, equals to, copy lang natin yung 3 times 7, over, okay, itong 18, pwede mo siyang i-express as 2 times 9, di ba? So, 2 times 9 is 18. So, pwede mo siyang i-express as 2 times 9. Okay? And then, yung 2, prime number na to. Pero yung 9, hindi pa siya prime number. So, yung 9, pwede pa natin itong i-break down as product ng 3 times 3. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang prime factorization pala ng 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. Okay? Kinapin natin yung 2 and then, minultiply natin siya sa dalawang 3 na factor ng 9. Okay? Ganon siya mag-prime factor. Okay? So, by that, meron na tayong product lahat ng prime numbers lang. Okay? Na-express na natin yung 18 as product ng mga prime numbers. Okay? Or yan yung tinatawag nating prime factorization. Okay? So, in this case, pwede na tayong mag-cancel out ng mga common factors or common numbers sa numerator and denominator. So, ano-ano ba yung pwede natin i-cancel? We can cancel yung 3. Okay? And by that, wala na tayong natitirang common sa numerator and denominator natin. So, we can simplify this na. Okay? So, sa numerator, matitira is 7. Divided by, sa denominator natin, we have 2 times 3. So, 2 times 3 is 6. So, this is our final answer. Okay? So, proceed tayo sa ating second example. We have 13 over 51 multiplied by 17 over 26. So, pag nagmumultiply ulit tayo ng fraction, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator din. Okay? Pero, i-express natin lahat ng number into prime factors. So, identify muna natin. Itong 13 tsaka 17, okay, prime numbers na agad sila. Okay? Kumbaga, ang factor nila is 1 and itself lang. Hindi mo na siya pwedeng i-broken down into 2 times 3, yung mga ganun. Okay? And then, itong 51, pwede natin tong i-simplify or pwede natin kunin yung prime factors niya or yung prime factorization niya into, ang 51 kasi, product siya ng 17 times 3. Okay? So, kapag minultiply mo yung 17 sa 3, okay, 51 yung lalabas. And then, itong 26 naman, product siya ng 2 times 13. Okay? So, as you can notice, yung 17, yung 3, yung 2, and 13, lahat sila prime factors na or prime numbers na sila. So by that, yan na yung gagamitin nating mga factors instead yung number itself nila na 51. Okay? So, this will be equal to, so yung 13 times 17 sa numerator, pag multiply lang natin sila, and then divided by etong mga values natin. Okay? Dahil yung 17 times 3, nagko-correspond siya sa 51. Yung 2 times 30, nagko-correspond sa 26. So, if we include all these 4 numbers na kapag minultiply natin silang lahat, para ka lang nag-multiply ng 51 times 26. Okay? Pero naka-prime factor tayo para makakancel na agad natin yung common factors. Okay? So, we have here 17. Or arrange na lang natin siya from lowest number to the highest number. So, we have 2 times 3 times 13 times 17. And now, meron tayong mga makakancel na terms dahil meron silang common factors. Okay? So, we can cancel out 13 and then yung 17. Okay. So, ngayon, na-cancel na natin lahat ng common factors sa numerator and denominator. Masisimplify na natin yung fraction na natira sa atin. So, for our numerator, since wala nang natira, na-cancel out lahat, 1 na lang siya. Okay? Divided by our denominator, we have 2 times 3, that is 6. So, this is our final answer. Okay, proceed tayo sa ating next examples. Again, find the product. Pero this time, meron tayong mixed numbers na sa ating example. Okay, for our example number 3, we have 1 and 11 over 91 times 26 over 51. So, ano ba yung kailangan natin gawin muna? Okay? So, kung naaalala nyo, kapag nagmamultiply tayo ng fractions sa mixed numbers, mahalagang una nyong gawin is to express the mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay? So, in this case, yung 1 and 11 over 91, to express this into an improper fraction, we multiply 91 by 1. So, we have 91. And then, yung product, i-add natin sa numerator. Okay. So, 91 times 1. Lagyan lang natin to ng indication. Yan. So, 91 times 1, that is 91. Plus 11, 91 plus 11, that is 102. So, we have here 102. And then, copy lang natin yung denominator na 91. Okay? And then, multiply by 26 over 51. Ngayon, pwede na tayo mag-multiply numerator by numerator and then denominator by denominator. Okay? Pero first, kailangan muna nating i-express yung ating mga numbers into prime factors. Okay? So, kailangan naka-simplified form na sila. Ipa-prime factorization natin lahat ng numbers natin na hindi prime numbers. So, basically, kung i-examine nyo sila, meron lang dyan mga mukhang prime numbers na pero walang prime numbers dyan, okay? Yung 91 and 51, hindi siya prime numbers. Yung 102 and 26, hindi rin siya prime numbers. Okay? So, first, express natin yung 102. Okay? So, we have 102. Pwede mo siyang i-break down into a product ng 2 times 51. Okay? Kasi ang 2 times 51, 102 yan. And then yung 2, prime number na siya. So, as is na natin yan na ganyan. Okay? And then yung 51, nagamit na natin to sa earlier example natin. Okay? Ang 51 can be expressed as product ng ating 3 and 17. So, 3 times 17, that is 51. Okay? So, ngayon, lahat ng ating values ay prime factors na. Or prime numbers na. So, pwede na natin siyang isulat. Ayan na yung prime factorization ng 102. Okay? So, now we have here yung 2 times 3 times 17 para sa 102. Then, hanapin naman natin ngayon yung prime factors ng 26. Okay? And then, nabigay na rin naman natin kanina yung prime factors ng 26 natin dahil early example na rin yan. That is 2 times 13. So, multiply natin siya dito. 2 times 13. Okay? Divided by yung mga nasa denominator naman natin. So, yung 91. So, we have here 91. So, 91 can be expressed as prime factors ng ano? Ng 7 times 13. Okay? Pag minultiply mo yung 7 sa 13, 91 yung lalabas. Okay? So, yung 7 and 13, prime numbers naman na sila. So, that's the prime factors ng ating 91. Okay? So, we have here 7 times 13. Times yung 51 naman. Anong prime factors ng 51? Na-given na rin natin siya. And also, makikita nyo naman siya dito. That is 3 times 17. So, this is 3 times 17. Okay? Sobrahin lang natin to. So, ngayon, pwede na tayong mag-cancel out ng mga common factors sa ating numerator and denominator. Dahil lahat naman ng ating pinagmumultiply sa numerator and sa denominator is prime factors na siya. Okay? So, we can cancel out yung 3, yung 17, and then yung 13. Dahil yan yung mga parehas sa numerator and denominator. And then now, pwede na natin siyang i-simplify. So, for the numerator, we have 2 times 2. That is 4. Divided by the denominator, 7 na lang yung natira. So, copy na lang natin yung 7. So, this is our final answer. Okay? So, for our fourth example, that is 14 over 51 times 17 over 35. Kindly comment down your answer sa ating chat box and let's see kung tama yung sagot nyo. Okay, if medyo nalilito pa kayo on how to perform this kind of techniques or kung paano mag-multiply ng fractions and mixed numbers, pwede nyo balikan yung earlier part ng video na ito para masagutan nyo yung ating last example. Okay? So, that's it for our video for today. I hope may natutunan kayo and maraming salamat sa panonood.